All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Warren. Beautiful morning. Excited to be here live on this program. Super duper excited to be back here again in this beautiful week of April. What can I say? Happy new month. Happy new month to everyone. And, just be excited for the month. Be excited about what you're going to experience in this new month of April. I have already seen it. Loading up with a lot of goodies, opportunity, blessings, the abundance of God's grace. Everywhere is filling up very rapidly. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back here live on this amazing program of Wealth Secrets Mindset Mentorship. We are back and let's do what we know how to do and how to do it best. My name is Dr. Afolabi Olatunji. It's nice to be back here on this program called Wealth Secrets Mindset Mentorship class. It's a class that is designed to help you get the best of education when it comes to mindset development and training, and also equip you and also now enrich you with all the necessary resources and information that will empower you mentally to live the very best of your life. And quite interestingly, this morning we're going to be talking about how to train your brain to achieve a greater success. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to learn how to train your brain. Train your brain for success. How do you train your brain for success? There's been a lot of things people have been going through. Some people will also call it and say, Afolabi, it's impossible. It's no. How do you train your brain? Does it have to do with brain? One day I had somebody say, Nigeria, the world is not about motivation, the speaker. The world is not about telling us what to do and how to do it. And I looked at some people that, why are you going to say this? Why are you going to keep talking and saying the world is not about this? The world is about reality. Reality is the way you think. The reality is the way you process ideas. Reality is how you work your mind. Reality is having to know that your mind can do anything, that your mind is the greatest gift ever that God has given to you. Reality is what you are seeing around you, and reality is the fact that it is still your mind that is going to change things around and turn it around for your own good. So how do you change things? How do you turn things around? Now, we're going to be looking at some basic fundamentals, all right? Some basic, or you call it fundamentals to life change. In order to train your brain to achieve success, you need to have mastered some certain techniques, some certain things, which has to do with the fundamentals. Because getting started, if you don't deal with a source of things and you're dealing with it at the top, sometimes you just like what I refer to as recipe for a disaster. So the best way to go about it is to start picking it up from the grass, is to start picking it up from the source. We deal with it from the source. And this morning, it's my joy to run you through what and how we can actually do about it in order for us to ensure that we have a brain that is capable of achieving greatness. Only if you can imagine it, if you can think it, you can have it. So how do you do that? Ladies and gentlemen, we talk about the fundamentals for life change, fundamentals to helping you achieve greater success. So the first we're going to look at this morning is what I call philosophy. Now, philosophy is the same way people think that, in fact, let me put it this way. What is philosophy? The philosophy is here. How you think, how you process ideas, how you make use of your brain. Now, one greatest writer once said, your philosophy is the greatest reality of your life, the greatest reality of how your life turns around. He said your philosophy is how your life turns out around. It means that how you think and how you feel is what creates you. So if it is how you think and how you feel that creates you, then you need to start changing the way you think and the way you process ideas. All right. So let's talk about your philosophy. Ladies and gentlemen, philosophy is everything. How can you achieve anything without having a better philosophy? The philosophy is your mindset. The philosophy is how you think. If you think that life is not worth it, that you're not going to be anything, ladies and gentlemen, you will never be nothing. If you think that the business you have started for yourself in this year or in this month is going to look really, maybe it's not going to come out good, I tell you, it's the same way. If you think that you need to relocate your country, in our own case, Nigeria, to travel abroad and then achieve greatness, if that's how you think, that means you will never achieve any success in Nigeria. If you think that the present job you're doing is not going to contribute or it's not going to help to change your life financially or, to have you a better life change, I advise you to start looking at how to change that job because you will never achieve success in it. If you think that you are not destined for greatness in this year, I'll tell you something. It might be hard for you to achieve that greatness. I give a simple definition of success and failure. Success is what I call having to put together some ideas. Now, which I put it this way: a few simple disciplines you repeat every single day. That is the definition of success. A few simple disciplines repeated every single day. Now, what are these few simple disciplines that you need to repeat every single day? Disciplines like you waking up to do anything that has to work for you. Disciplines like you waking up to read the right book. Disciplines like you doing the right things. Discipline like you getting involved in the right activities that is tailored towards achieving greatness in what you are doing. Now, look at failure. Failure are few simple errors repeated every single day. A few simple discipline that you do every single day. So it's more like, what are the things that you are getting yourself involved in every single day? Don't just wake up, like we said on this program, like you're waking up every day and you just think life is just whatever that comes your way. No. Life is not every opportunity you jump into. Life is not about everything that everybody is doing. Now, if it is the same thing everybody is doing, then it is not called life. Life is about what you're giving into it. You're giving your best into something, it will give out, it will come out greater, or it will come out excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, some of you might be watching me and be saying, Afolabi, what are you truly saying? I'm saying that your philosophy, the way you think, is a major key to having you a better life change. If you say you want to train your brain to achieve success, how do you go about it? To train your brain to achieve success means that you need to start changing the garbage you have inside of you. It means that you need to start removing those debts. How can you have garbage in? Garbage will go out again, because garbage in, garbage out. It is what you are exposed to that you say you can give what you don't have. It is what you have you can give. How can I say I'm not a millionaire and I said I want to give somebody a millionaire? It is only a millionaire that can give somebody a millionaire. Somebody will say, well, maybe this is not the right country. Maybe this is not the right thing. I'll tell you what, success is a global practice. It's a global principle. You practice success right now, you're going to achieve success. It doesn't matter to the kind of color, to the kind of skin, to the kind of, country, where you're from or what you speak, the language, maybe like now as Coach Dan is in Ghana, it doesn't matter whether you change country. It is a global principle. If you practice it, which means that you need to start working on your mind. And when we talk about mind, we're talking about the subconscious mind and the conscious mind. Now, the subconscious mind, which is the physical part, which is the spiritual part of what makes you to have a full dominance of the conscious mind, it is the main thing you need to deal with. How come? The Bible said, as the man thinketh in his heart, so he is. So it means as you think, it means your thinking is as a result of your thought. Now, if you don't like what you're saying, you want to start a business and you're already concluding within you, or you're going for something and say, man, there's no sales. I'll tell you something, there will never be sales. Think of how you can be a standout in whatever thing you're doing. Think of when others are talking, casting down, and you are saying, lifting up. Start changing the way you think. Start changing the way you look at things. The day you stop, or the day you change the way you look at things, the things you look at too will start changing. It is a fact. If the day you stop the way you look at things, or the day you change the way you look at things, just like you're waking up in the morning and you think the morning is just an ordinary morning, and you're not looking at the morning like the best of morning, like this morning, I'm going to achieve all the things that I've set for me, and you just waking up, you sleep, you wake up and you say, oh, it's just the same regular morning. You wake up just say, oh, it's just like you're like seeing your day, go sour. I tell you, the day you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will start changing. How about you start looking at your business like it is the same business everybody's doing, or rather, it is a business that is going to change your destiny? How about you looking at what you're doing and say, with this opportunity, I will achieve all my dreams and goals in life? How about you looking at your academics and say, you know what, it doesn't matter what anybody say, I am going to go through this and I'm going to come out with an excellent result, an excellent grade. How about you looking at that, your relationship, and looking at it in a different way and say, you know what, when others are saying there is no better relationship, or relationship these days is this and that, and you tell yourself, I am going to have the best of relationship no matter what. A lot of things, I tell you, when I was about getting married, one of the things is that we go to church and we pray, we see, one of the things that, the pastor do say there is that, all of you destined for miracle marriages, blah, blah, blah. You know what? I don't even know what I know too much when it comes to spirituality on it, but there's something very certain about me that I told myself, when that time comes, I'm going to get the best wife. I'm going to get the right wife. I'm going to get, I'm going to go into the right relationship. I didn't think twice about it. I never allowed that to bother me. And I'm telling you guys the truth. I never allowed that to bother me, because all I was saying is that by the time I'm ready, as soon as I'm ready, I'm going to get the best of life. I'm going to get the best of relationship. I'm not going to go into marriage that is going to cost me. And that was all that is on my mind. So when it comes to, when we're in church and say, oh, we want to get married, you're going to have to pray. Do you know, I never prayed nothing. I never prayed. Now, why? Because I have a different mindset. I have a different philosophy. It's not as if I don't believe in God. It's not as if I don't believe in prayers. But my mindset is different from others. Some people say, it's the way I think. I knew that when the right time comes, I'm going to get the best wife. And let me tell you something. When that time came, truly, ladies and gentlemen, I recognized that time. I met my wife not on church ground, on a business, at a business place where I went for my business. And I met her. That, in fact, I knew that this is what I want. But maybe I don't know how to go about it. But I went after it because there was something that kept prompting me and saying, no, you don't have to miss it. And I told myself, whatever it is, I'm going to make it work no matter what. But guess what it is? I'm 5 years down in my marriage. To God be all the glory. But this is the same way people need to start thinking. I told myself, when others are struggling, I will never struggle. Every year, it has been a progressive trend for me financially. Because of what? I believe that, I'm on the right path of greatness. I have a different philosophy when it comes to success. I've said it here on this program while growing up that I told myself, Afolabi, when I eat or I achieve the age of 25, I'm going to be successful. I told you 25 came, it didn't happen. I told myself, give another 5 years. I just put a 5 years mark, another 5 years. Boom, it didn't happen. It wasn't like what I wanted. After that 5 years, but there's something changing about me. It's my mind, my philosophy. I started getting involved in personal development. I started getting involved in things that I don't know yet. I started going after mentor. I started training my brain. I started reading books. I started associating with the right people that have the kind of result that I want. And guess what? Things were changing. They're teaching me the right principle. Looking at books, looking at their tapes, function. I started listening to the things that is going to make my life change. And these were the things that helped me ultimately to bring out the best out of me, to make me see a better life change and experience it at the same time. You see what I mean is that it means that our mind or our philosophy is the greatest reality of our life. Joe Dispenza say, how you think and how you feel create your state of being. State of being doesn't mean you. State of being is everything around you and everything that you get yourself involved in. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to start learning how to train your brain. You know why I started with the philosophy? Because we're going to go through the steps talking about also affirmation during the course of the week as we're about to dive into it. We're going to talk on the things you need to know. The success balance scale, we're still going to talk about it. But you need to know that it all starts from the way you think, your philosophy, which is your mind. If you know that your mind is the greatest computer ever or the biggest computer ever, it means that you can achieve anything no matter what. Nobody is going to stop you. You are the only one that can stop you. So get up there or tell yourself, I can do it. Start doing these things. Start associating, start reading books. One of the things you're doing that I can congratulate you in advance for is the fact that you are live on this program. You see, you don't know it all, but when you associate with people that knows it, all right? When you associate with people that knows it, it will help you to get better. It will help you to get better, and that's what we're doing here. When you associate, you are on this program every single day. You are hearing what we're teaching. Listen to myself, listen to Coach Dan, listen to some of these guest speakers that we have here. Matter of fact, we already have lineups of guest speakers that we're going to be bringing to you. People with greater success, people with greater, experience. They've been through the bottom. They started from the bottom. Now they are here. They are multi 7-figure income earners, 8-figure income earners here in this country, believing that whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve it. So how do you train it? By putting together some certain principles, some certain, trainings, teachings, and also having some certain things which we refer to as affirmation. Things you keep saying to yourself repeatedly to help to prime your brain, to help to prime your understanding. And then eventually it comes to physical equivalent. These are the steps, ladies and gentlemen. But we're going to be going into that or dealing with that during the course of the week. But this is what I need you to take home today. Your mind is everything. If you are in an association of people that ain't going anywhere, that talks down or that are thinking differently, then you need to change that association. To train your brain to achieve greater success, it means that whatever you believe in, keep at it. Just like I define success as a few simple disciplines you repeat every single day. Now, how do we call success? Like what we're doing here. Like on this program, Wealth Secrets, we've been consistent for the past 6 months, every single day, giving value back to back every day without any business attachment of a so kind, free of charge for people to listen and then have a different mindset or have a different philosophy. If you stay consistent, this is one of the steps that could also help you to achieve your dreams and goal or achieve a greater success. Because here we take you step by step on the things you need to know. You see, every of our teaching or weekly teaching series are designed to follow the order. It's not like you just see us, we just pick on this. No. See what we talked about last week. See what we're talking about this week again. To train your brain, everything is about mindset development. And you, trust me, you don't want to miss this, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to miss this. So we encourage you to stay put on this program as we're about calling it a wrap this morning. We encourage you to let you know that your philosophy is one of the basic or the fundamentals to having to train your brain to achieve greater success. And by tomorrow, we're going to look at the things you need to put together. Maybe a little bit of content, could be affirmation. And how do you develop affirmation? How do you start having an affirmation where you need to, read over and over every single day to help you? And we're going to show you steps to it. We're going to tell you how to come up with one and how you can start using one for your own daily practice, and eventually going to help you to have a different mind change for a greater success. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it from me to you and from all of us here at Wealth Secret. We hope you get value for your time. We hope you can stay put, because this week teaching is a different one. And trust me, you will get value. Remember, value is what makes the difference in result. Value makes the difference in result. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same link on the same program, Wealth Secret Mindset Mentorship Class. All right.